What's going on, guys? TBF Gaming, welcome back to a brand new episode of Conan Exiles, jumping back into the Age of Calamitous mod. We're about to get some things done today. I'm going to do something a little bit different. Not my normal episode where we go out and just adventure and get killed a few times and then get a few thralls, get a few creatures, die again. Today we're going to do a little bit of a guide, I guess. Not really a guide. I'm following someone else's guide. I want to give full credit to them. It says it's created and edited by Kaisis? I'm so sorry I'm messing your name up. I'm horrible at pronouncing names. And it's shameless plug for them is over at twitch.tv/DONK and Dice. Donk and Dice. DONKANDDICE. So I guess they do RP variety content. But I guess they found out how to get a lot of the magic stuff going, and we want to do that today. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I am scrolling through their little kind of not a guide, kind of a guide. It's not an official guide. It's just kind of walks you through how to get some of the different things for the magic. So there's a few things that we have to do for this. I'm going to walk you to each one of those steps and kind of show you how it works. It's definitely not easy, but I'm going to see if I can kind of figure this out. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we need to do is go back to the faction hall. So we need to go back to our faction representative and learn stuff about the ancient arts. So let's go there. I'll be right back. All right, so first place that we're heading is into the dregs. You guys know this is where you start your AOC journey. You have to go into the dregs and go into this little portal in the background. Fairly simple. Run through here. Don't go down the little thing that takes you into the first dungeon. But you go back here and then you go to your respective faction hall. So you go in here and you can see the different faction halls. Once you've chosen one of these, each one of them has their own little portal to their own little special area. If you are not part of that faction, you can't go down that area. So for me, I am Felgarth. So we go down here to the Felgarth faction hall. There's a little portal right here. Look how amazing it looks. We walk through it and we get teleported to the Felgarth area. And then we go talk to our guy inside of here that's going to give us the mission that shows us how to get started on all the arcane art stuff. All right, so once you talk to, I think his name is Athos Stormguard. We'll look at it in just a second. It gives you a quest. This is the quest started. It's a quest for a collection of tomes. You have a few different ones that you can look for. They don't have the exact location. He gives you a whole long spiel, so you got to sit and wait for him to finish talking, and then it'll show it. You should have one of these guys in each one of the faction halls that you'll talk to. They'll give you the same mission. So for this one, a High Elder Athos Stormcaller, there it is right there, has shared information regarding the 5 tomes. Tome of Starlight, Tome of Storms, Tome of the Volcanic Flames, Tome of Life, and the Tome of Retribution. And I know we covered these in previous videos, but for the purpose of this guide, we're going to go through them all again. So the first one, Tome of Starlight, is said to be somewhere around J7. Tome of Storms, somewhere around Mountain Region C12. Tome of Volcanic Flame, mountain around E12. Tome of Life is a north for an underwater cavern, which we went into in the last video, and we'll do it again today. And then the Tome of Retribution, which is somewhere in the haunted, unnamed city. The reward for finishing these is the Holy Syndicate subfaction or House Stormcaller subfaction. So really cool. So we got to follow quite a bit of stuff to do that. Let's go ahead and go out here and talk to one of the main guys, and then we will go. I wasn't sure if that stuff would hurt me. And then we'll go out here and talk to the elder out here. It should be Elder Akan or Arcan. Oh no, went through it again. We'll go back out here. Let's try this again. Redo. All right. So in the back, you talk to this guy right here, Elder Arcan Quantus. You talk to him, and he talks to you about Mystic Attunement. We can do that right there. And now we've learned Mystic Attunement, so that's one of the first steps that we have to take. You can also purchase the Tome of Mystic Ascension Volume 1 for 75 Arcane Essence, 10 Mystical Potion, and 30 Ectoplasm, which is a little expensive, but we can definitely get it done real quick. Let's go back and grab all this stuff, and I'll meet you guys back here to buy this. All right, so once you grab your stuff, come back to him, go ahead and buy this. Purchase the Tome of Mystic Ascension Volume 1. It is a little bit expensive, but this stuff you're going to get just throughout your random journeys. Remember that I'm like 50 episodes in or 40-something episodes in, so I've got quite a bit of stuff on us right now. So we go ahead and click that, and we have the purchase. Click goodbye. Very, very cool. So now we should have this tome, right? Tome of Mystic Ascension, Volume 1. All right, this next one that we're looking at is the Nature, Fire, Air, and Earth. It's the Druidasteria Margona, northeast of J7. Let me show you where we're at on the map. If you guys don't know, there's this little spot right between the desert and where it starts getting a little bit green. And it's right here. There's a special cave right here. There's a Van Ghoul camp up here. And right up on top of this hill, there's the 2 guys that you got to come talk to. So we come over here to Magus of the Earth Element and Druid Astoria. She's going to teach you the Nature Attunement. You can do that one, and then you're good to go learn the nature magic from the little pedestal inside that cave over there. And then this guy here, you talk to him, and for 50 Vulcan bees, you can get the Tome of the Earth Element, which we already have, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's good to go. Let's move on to the next one, which is a little bit harder to get to. This is the Demonic Blood, the Necromancer. All right, so if we remember correctly, it's inside this snake one here. This is the giant snake boss inside of here, you can talk to this guy up here for some stuff. But the main thing you gotta do is go down inside here. Now, I don't have the guys with me to help fight this snake, and I'm probably just gonna skip through it right now. But you're gonna go through a little bit of this. We'll throw a little bit of light up so we can see. And then in the back here, we should find this druid. It is the necromancer, I'm sorry, not druid, but necromancer named Sodorian Hilburn. Alright, and I'm pretty sure this is where it's at. We're going to get attacked by the giant snake, probably. Okay, there's the small snake. I'm okay with that. Okay, the big, oh, there it is. Yep, see, it's happening. Oh, that scary snake. Oh, I hate snakes. And I'm not in admin or anything to be able to, like, really hide from it like I want to. But somewhere in here should be this guy. There it is right there. The Necromancer Sodian Hilburn. Talk to this one, and you can learn the Demonic Attunement. So, bam, we've learned the Demonic Attunement. And we're going to go ahead and jet out of here so I don't have to fight this guy. Oh, man, I don't like snakes. If you're new to the videos, not a big fan of snakes. So, there you go. There's the Demonic Blood. Let's head to the next one. All right, this one's a little bit harder to get to. You have to go to the place called The Passage, which is right down here. The Passage, you go inside of there, you swim down into some water, and you end up over here next to Bobby's Sanctuary. Now, we're looking for a little book that's over here on this side. So there's the book right here. You read that, and that gives you the, oh, which book is that? That is the Tome of Arcane, the Arcane Tome, I believe, if I'm reading it correctly. So there's that, and then you can come over to this guy, and from him you can buy the Tome of Arcane Arts for 100 Arcane Essence. So between those two things, you have to come down here for that. A little hard to see because it's really, really dark inside of here, and it's hard to find your way around, but definitely not impossible. It just takes a little while to find it. Once you do find it, there's where those two things are. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, this next one we're going to find two things. We're going to find the tome for the volcanic one, and then we're also going to find the, what is it, the little orb, the little pedestal for it as well. So we're going to find both that inside of here. We should be able to attune to it right now too. We brought our thrall in here one time and did lose one of our guys, so be careful if you guys decide to come up through here. All right, we'll go up here, and then we look for these little places to jump across. Is it right there? I think it's this one. And then this one. This one's a little harder to get to. Oh, we're not going to make that one. Oh, we made it, and then we got hurt. Okay. There we go. And you can see it right back here. Oh, and we are wearing the wrong armor for this. Hold on. Sorry, we went from the snow to the heat. There we go. And now we're not wearing any armor at all, which feels safe. There we go. And last one. And there you go. This is the one for the fire, but we're going to go over here and get this tome first. So there you go. Bam. Now we have the ancient tome for fire, I believe. And we should be able to do this because I think we've attuned to it. All right, you've mastered the arts of fire, and it is now fully attuned to the shrine. With this power, you'll be able to fully utilize fire magic and learn everything it has to offer. You can now successfully attune to all fire orbs and have their powers bestowed upon you. So there you go. There's that one. So we knocked out 2 and 1 in that one right there. The next one that we're going to go to is the Earth one if we find all the tomes. And we should add that this is up here next to the Dragon Mouth entrance. You can see right here, Dragon Mouth entrance, somewhere around E12. All right, we're going to leave our gamma up pretty high for this one. This one is the followers of Sobek, or the disciple of Sobek, that right there. Inside here, you're going to find two different things. You're going to find another one of the tomes, and you're going to find the Earth Attunement Orb over there. So let's go to each one of them. So just run over here, run past this little alligator on the road, and I've already done this, so we're not going to be able to do it a second time. Run up the steps over here, and at the end of this little platform, kind of go around all these guys, there's a book right here. You click that, and then you have the tome for inside here. Then you can go over here and knock out this one real quick, and this is the Nature Ascension. Volume 1 is what we need for it later, but if you come in here the first time, you can do the attunement for it. So that's kind of how you get to those two. And that is the one that is in J7. That should be the Tome of Starlight, if I'm reading it correctly. Alright, the next one is out here past the Felgarth camp. You're going to come way up here. It's kind of hard to find. It does take a while to get to, but it is in, what is that, C13? No, sorry, C12. On the kind of in the bottom left of this square, you're going to come up here and you're going to find the Felgarth camp. There's a second Felgarth camp along with the Elvenor people up here. And you're going to come right here on this rock on the outside of it. Follow this rock, and here is the tome for the storms. So there you go. That should be the storms. Let's make sure. There we go. Now we have the Tome of Storms. All right, the next one is inside of the archives. This is the other Felgarth camp, and there's a book in here for Retribution. So we're going to go all the way down into the library, Now, these guys are also not aggressive. Neither of these camps are aggressive, so you can come in here with no problems. As long as you don't attack anybody, you're just fine. But once you start attacking, we did come here and knock out a few people, and it was a pretty brutal battle, so you got to be a little bit careful. But if you go back here to the back next to the cartographer, there should be a book on the ground back here somewhere. Let me see. I know we found it last time. Okay, and it is from when you come in the entrance, you're going to come over here to the side, and it is right there. And then, bam, we have the next tome. This is the Tome of Retribution. So those are all the main ones that we need. There's still a couple of spots that we can go for the spells and the other orbs that we can attune to, but that's the big ones. I think we have all the stuff that we need. Let me double check. All right, so if we return back to the Felgarth area, we're going to go talk once again to Athos Stormcaller. All right, so there we go. Quest completed. A quest collection of tomes. Info: you have successfully carried out your task. Interact with the statue of your desired subfaction. Reward the Holy Syndicate subfaction or the House Stormcaller subfaction. So we can either talk to this one right here. We can do that one, House Stormcaller, or we can go to the other side and do the Elvenor version of it. We kind of see what's over here. And I've not really checked out which one unlocks which, so we'd be doing this just a little bit blind, but it seems pretty cool either way. So we talk to this guy.
Yes, what can I do for you?
And he doesn't really tell us much, does he?
There is a balance in magic.
He doesn't, but we can talk to these guys, and we've been doing the dark side the whole time. I'm thinking maybe we should switch over to these guys and be part of the lighter side. I don't know. Let's do this. So we hit this, and we do the Holy Syndicate faction. All right, the Holy Syndicate faction is a union of mystical orders that have come together with a common goal. The leader, Elvenor Theron Kinthalos, is in charge of the Syndicate. As a member of this faction, will be given access to unique content designed for the Holy Syndicate. This type of subfaction aims at arcane ranged magic. Warning: you can only choose one subfaction, so choose wisely. Oh, words. All right, and then the other guy, let's go ahead and check out the description for that, and then we will choose one of these two tokens. And it's a little bit hard choice. I don't know, because I don't really know a lot about each path, and I'm always bummed out when we choose one or the other because I want to do both. All right, so let's talk to this one. House Stormcaller is a noble family allied with Stormhold as well as Felgarth. After the incident at Felgarth in 1714, yeah, that 1714 was rough, Athos Stormcaller took over as the High Elder of the Order. As a member of this faction, will be given access to new, unique content designed for House Stormcaller. This unique type subfaction aims on elemental and magic, or support magic. Warning: you can only choose one subfaction. All right, so we should have a couple of tokens, and then we've got the Moment of Truth. Let me see. Token. Oh, man. Holy Syndicate, Stormcaller. We're going to go Holy Syndicate. Let's do it.
So,
Bam. We've joined the Holy Syndicate.
Has spoken highly of you.
All right, let's go talk to this guy. Calmness of mind. Okay. I don't know if we unlocked any kind of gear or anything like that. We'll see about that in just a second. So now we're friends with you. Do you talk to us now? Still no. Is there anything else we can do? Can I talk to you? No. Can I take a sword? No. Did we unlock any kind of swords or anything? Doesn't look like it. And we did lose all those tomes that we did, so I'm glad that that's the second time that we've done that. But there you go. That's the guide to all the tomes. Kind of just shows you how to get through the subfaction, for at least for the Felgarth, and kind of show you where all the tomes are at, as well as some of the orbs. I may have left a couple of them out. If there's something else you guys want to know about, definitely let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if there's anything you want to see in the next couple episodes. In the next episode, we're going to join in with Taru, and we're going to go raid one of these camps and see if we can get ourselves some new friends from these different sub-factions or these different faction camps. And it's probably going to be brutal. Last time we went to the Van Ghoul camp, it was a lot of fun, but a lot of struggle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, leave a comment down below. All those kind of things. See you in the next episode of Conan Exiles. Thank you so much for the support.